In the heart of Necropolis, you find yourself standing before an abandoned radio tower, its twisted antenna reaching toward the stars like a gnarled finger. The air is thick with frost, and the eternal twilight casts eerie shadows around you. As you ascend the tower's rusted ladder, each step echoes ominously in the silence. Atop the tower, the view stretches out over the desolate landscape, the forgotten mountains standing sentinel on one side, and the endless swamp swallowing the horizon on the other. The wind picks up, sending icy shards whipping around you. The radio equipment hums with an unsettling energy, as if it's trying to communicate something unnatural. Your heart beats faster in the cold darkness. With a deep breath, you flip the switch on the ancient receiver. The static crackles and pops, filling the air with a deafening roar. Suddenly, a clear voice emerges, a woman's haunting whisper that sends shivers down your spine. She speaks of dark pacts made with malevolent entities from the abyss. Her words are tainted by despair and madness, hinting at unspeakable horrors waiting just beyond your reach. You struggle to make sense of her message, but it slips through your fingers like shadows in the moonlight. You descended back down the tower, shaken to your core. The swamp below seems more treacherous now, a place where minds are altered by eldritch energies coursing through its depths. You can't help but wonder if this radio signal is a beacon calling you deeper into Necropolis darkness. As night falls, you find yourself drawn back to the tower. Its cold embrace offers no comfort as you sit once more before the receiver, waiting for another message from beyond the veil. The static crackles again, and this time it sounds closer, more insistent. The voice returns, this time clearer than before. She speaks of an ancient artifact known as the Soulstone, lost somewhere within Necropolis ruins. In her frantic pleas for help, you hear a desperate longing that echoes your own quest for truth. Your mind races with possibilities. Could this woman hold the key to finding the Soulstone? Or is she merely another pawn in a larger game, manipulated by forces beyond her control? You decide to investigate further, venturing deeper into the heart of Necropolis. A reclusive figure watches from the shadows as you explore the ruins. The cursed hermit steps forth, his twisted face etched with centuries of pain and regret. He offers you knowledge in exchange for a steep price, information about the Soulstone's last known location. You accept his offer, unaware of the consequences that await you. As you leave the hermit's lair, you feel a malevolent presence watching from afar, the shadowed watcher observing your every move. Your journey leads you to the shattered cathedral, its shattered spires reaching toward the heavens like broken fingers. Within its ruins, you find an ancient tome hidden among the debris. The parchment crumbles in your hands as you read aloud the words of power it contains. A dark energy pulses through you, a feeling of being watched and judged by unseen eyes. Suddenly, a chilling wind sweeps through the cathedral, extinguishing the flickering torchlight. In the darkness, you hear whispers that seem to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. You manage to flee the cathedral before it crumbles around you, but you can't shake the feeling that you've awakened something terrible. As you make your way back to the abandoned radio tower, the wind grows stronger, whispering threats and curses in your ear. The static crackles once more as you reach the tower, and the haunting voice returns, this time filled with rage and malice. She accuses you of meddling with forces beyond your understanding, warning that you've unleashed unspeakable horrors upon Necropolis. You stand on the tower's precipice, the wind howling around you like a tormented spirit. The eternal twilight casts long shadows over the frozen mountains and the murky swamp below. You can feel the supernatural forces of this cursed land growing stronger with each suffering soul, including your own. As you gaze into the abyss, you know that you've only scratched the surface of Necropolis' dark secrets. The answers you seek lie buried deep within its twisted history, and the journey will not be easy. But as long as there is hope, you cannot turn back now. The wind dies down, leaving only the faint hum of the radio equipment behind. As darkness envelopes the tower once more, a chilling whisper fills your mind, you have awakened what was sleeping. The message lingers in the cold air, a grim reminder that the horrors of Necropolis are far from over, and that you may never escape their grasp.